Hello, I'm Megan and this is my mom Cindy. Our company is called SHEhabbers. We're a mom and daughter team who've been renovating historic properties in East Nashville the past 12 years, saving one house at a time. I'm a licensed interior designer and construction manager, and my mom is a jack of all trades and pretty much my superhero. This particular property we wanted to share with you, it's called Lookaway Estate because it has such a rich Nashville history that needs to be shared. Please join us as we walk through this house and share the historic journey this house brings as we brought it to life. When I walked into this house for the first time, I felt like I was transported back in time. I mean, 13-foot ceilings, 14-inch baseboards, walk-through windows. I couldn't get the property out of my mind. I just pictured gatherings back in the 1800s, and it killed me to think that this house could be torn down, just as many houses in East Nashville and all over the country have been. You got lots and lots of dust. I wanted to save the history of this property. From an investor's standpoint, there was a lot of people that walked away because it required a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of strategic planning to take a historic structure and modernize it.
Let me call you sweetheart.
The second owner of this house was Beth Slater Whitson, and she lived here with her husband. While she was living here, she wrote a lot of sheet music, a lot of poems, a lot of lyrics. Two that you might have heard of are When I Met You Last Night in Dreamland and Let Me Call You Sweetheart.
So I thought long and hard about the modern buyer during the design phase of this project. Everyone loves historic homes, but not everybody likes to live in them because they simply aren't functional. We needed both. So we focused on creating an incredible entertainment space, as well as plenty of storage, plenty of privacy, and also an income property. We created a seamless floor plan, wanting it to be cohesive from the new to the old. Repurposing door frames, millwork, fireplaces, but wanted a functional, private zoned and public zoned space. We wanted the public spaces to be in the front of the house and the back of the house. This worked really well and is truly an entertainer's dream. When you walk in, you want to have a party. The next thing we focused on was storage. Most old houses don't have storage, and that's not really okay to the modern buyer. So we created massive double closets using every square inch of those 13-foot ceilings, as well as floor-to-ceiling kitchen cabinets. Another huge thing was privacy. We wanted to give Lookaway Estate her dignity back with a main entrance as well as a grand estate feel. There's new construction all around us. It doesn't feel right. So we really wanted to create privacy through landscaping. We created a green wall that will be 8 foot tall, layered with 20-foot tall Leland cypresses right behind it, as well as a grand entrance with brick columns and a whimsical iron gate as you walk down the original walkway to the long, meandering front porch. My heart was for someone to come home from work and feel like they are not in the city, even though they're only 2 minutes from downtown. With people working from home today, in-laws living with each other, the cost of living in Davidson County now is crazy. We really wanted to create an income property, basically a miscellaneous, flexible space the future owner of this property could use as they see fit. We chose not to tear down this section of the house, and we also added a roof deck for entertainment because we didn't want to remove the history, but we did want it to be functional. I hope that whoever buys this house truly appreciates the character of this house and the history that was preserved down to the last piece of millwork that was installed. I hope they sit in the living room or the bathroom and stare at the brick walls like I do and just dream about what life used to be like when it was simpler.
Meet me tonight in dreams.
There isn't anybody that's walked into this house and forgotten it. It truly brings your creative spirit out. It literally brings you to dreamland. And you feel like you're in a story when you stare at the walls and the windows. And I think that's why I've enjoyed being a part of this project so much and actually living in it.
In your dear eyes of blue.
This house was the biggest project that my daughter and I have ever taken on, and we got so wrapped up in it emotionally. Our heart went into this project from every detail. We have literally touched every surface in this house, exterior and interior. And to see it all come together and see the history put back together and bring her back to where she was is so much joy for both of us.
And there let my